From here, people will desperately claim that Saitama can interact with hyperspace portals that Garo can create. Hyperspace, which I pointed out on a stream when this chapter first came out, meaning more than one dimension. Now, while Goku actually has many arguments for being higher dimensional already, such as the afterlife of Dragon Ball possibly being higher dimensional or whatever, or even beings from early Z like Garlic Jr. being able to actually make hyperspace portals and interact with it in the dead zone, it's not needed. As Garo and Saitama agree, they already attack in 3 dimensions after this, and they are simply making a portal to go places rather than actually kicking around 4D space or something. Of course, 4D could also just mean 3 spatial dimensions and 1 temporal dimension, and if you make a portal out of these 4 dimensions, you can travel through it. Of course, this is what our actual universe would be comprised of, and you could just then simply argue they are simply kicking around the portal that helps lead to that space. Even then, hyperspace is a massive science fiction term that many use in place of just things that are able to travel faster than light, such as how ships in many science fiction shows can leap to hyperspace to travel. The ships doing this doesn't make them higher dimensional, nor was that ever the intent, nor is interacting or generating the ability to travel or connect to hyperspace make you that strong. Many series use the word hyperspace, including Dragon Ball, and we don't ever scale it like that for many, many reasons. Interacting with dimensional portals themselves is even something Naruto can do, and many other fictions, and we never give them that benefit or that credit for doing things of that caliber. So in terms of power, no, it's probably not in Saitama's favor. In the anime canon, which yes, the anime is canon, we see Vegito, the fusion of Goku and Vegeta, fight against Majin Buu with Ultimate Gohan absorbed. And while enraged, Majin Buu Ultimate Gohan absorbed screamed so hard that it sent shockwaves that begun to rip apart the entire living universe, and was going to spread across the whole universe, and then crush said universe with alternate dimensions. Yeah, just by yelling really hard. As an example, Super Buu and Gotenks, who are vastly superior to Cell, screaming as hard as they could only open a small portal between dimensions. And here is Buon doing that on a scale as large as the entire universe. And then you can begin to see why Saitama's new feeds start to look a little bit smaller and more questionable. Buhan even harnesses this universe-destroying power when he calms down later, and Vegito still bullies him with 0 difficulty. Then with Battle of Gods, Super Saiyan God Goku then surpasses even a hypothetical Super Saiyan 3, 8 times stronger, time skip Vegito, with him and then a heavily suppressed God of Destruction Clashing Fist, then going to annihilate not just the universe, but a massive macrocosm stated to be infinite in size multiple times. With the macrocosm consisting of a planet as big as the universe, within a sky so big that heaven vanishes. That's right, the macrocosm of Dragon Ball, at least Universe 7, is so big a possible infinite universe can fit inside of it, and be so small compared to the entire thing it actually vanishes when compared to the full thing. With Goku and Beerus then clashing fist, just like Full Power Saitama and Garo, but instead of making some stars disappear, they make every star disappear, all of time-space disappear, and multiple universe-sized bodies disappear, as the entire macrocosm, as stated by the narrator, would become nothing. And this would include infinity as well, as it is infinite in size. Considering, of course, we are not just saying limitless or infinite just mean very great, as obviously One Punch Man fans like to interpret infinity and limitless and those types of terms as true infinity, so we might as well just take Goku's infinity and stretch it to the utmost, right? And of course, all of these things Goku and Beerus does are not at full power. This is all common knowledge, but it is not really nailed into people's heads enough, and I don't think if they think what Saitama did is even comparable.